Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Mind Over Magic. This video was recorded from my stream, so if you want to catch me live, check my Twitch link down in the description. And now, enjoy the video. Wait. Oh, come on, did I do it the opposite? I did. I did. I'm so dumb. Well, I guess we'll have a very clean school for a while. So wait, we did finish the platform, right? Construction, yes, okay. Yeah, see, so that one doesn't work. It has to be here. Again, I'm going to put it on X. I don't care about it yet. What I want is not exterior, it's outdoor. It's that and that. We need a walkway. That and that. Walkway. That needs to move. No, this needs to move. Let's move it right there. And let's move it right now. Okay. Another walkway. And that one I'm not going to build. And that will be the wall. So we have a bit of space to expand this room. I think that looks okay. Like always, if you have suggestions in the comments, feel free to leave them. I have only played this once and a half. And I did not even make it to the end game. I left when we were starting tier 3 research. And I did something like this, something similar. I think it was a bit bigger, but the map was different, so I don't know. I think having this a bit larger is going to be a lot more useful than having a few more trees here. If we do need more trees, we can always build another one. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them, like, leave the fog be for one more day. I think we should be fine for the most part. Okay, now we have this. Let's make some stone. And we want probably about 600. 600 is not all that much, to be honest, but I think it's going to be fine for now. Yeah, so this is going to be... Well, this is going to be a farm. That is going to be the kitchen. Right, somewhere there. I don't know if both of these Or like this. This, I think, it's a bit too small for a rat farm. Ranch, I guess. But maybe it's enough. Let's see. How much actual space is it? It's not that many tiles. But if we put it further, we commit to pushing way more often. Come on, can I? Thank you. She's already 3. Huh. Realistically, we can recruit 2 more teachers. Dark would not be terrible. So they only need to do the quilting. Right now, at least. And that would mean they could be teaching the rest of the time. Which is really good. And I also want an air person to help with the assembly, because right now we're really struggling. I don't think anyone has more than 1 assembly. Oh, sorry, we have a 2. Yeah, not ideal in any case. Yeah. Okay, so we have here 1, 2. But to do level 2s, we need to start doing potions as well. So what I'm thinking is, for this generation, we're going to let them go. We're going to graduate them, but I'm going to go for a dark and a water on the next one. We're not going to be able to get an alchemy room. But maybe we can just do alchemy somewhere else and move it later. I mean, I know we can. I just... Hopefully it's not too slow. And yeah, tomorrow is definitely a push day. They're about to graduate, which is really good. Now there's the issue of if we get more teachers, we're going to need more rooms. And that issue is double because rooms are private. So I can not just build one next to it. That's not ideal. Good thing is that we have enough food to keep growing. That doesn't seem to be an issue. And we do need the hands. So we are going to do it. It's just, where do we put the rooms? And yes, we can technically still go up. I think it's not a terrible idea. We still have like 4 or 5 days because they need to graduate and we need to fully train another generation before that's an issue. So that's gonna be okay. Okay. Ida is fully trained, so she's going to push. You're teaching. No. Okay. So, Luna and Abigail. Okay. Nope. We're definitely not ready. Okay. Let's see how many rats we can get from this. Can I see it? Not until it's built. That's not ideal. And we cannot make them elevated either. Has to be on the floor. I guess here would be okay. This is a lot closer to what I had in my safe. My main issue with doing it, never mind. I think I will probably do both eventually. I wanted to build walls on either side, and that would make it way too small. But I can just do columns instead. So I think that's alright. It's not ideal because they cost iron, and we can really not afford that. But that's fine. Okay. We pushed already, right? Yeah. Okay. So, combat. This one's trash. He could use the XP, but I don't care. We're going to do it like this. We'll be safer. See how it goes. That also means that they can continue working. Two shield kind of sucks, to be honest. So we're not killing regardless. And that is very bad damage. Let's guarantee a crit. Yikes. At least he's not one of the teachers, and I know it sounds terrible, but since we're going to get rid of them probably today, it doesn't matter if they get a scar. But I really don't want our teachers to get a scar, because we want to get rid of the teachers, but it's not something that will happen today. Probably not even in real life today. Uh, Oh, that's the crystal. Okay, yeah. Destroy that one? And get that there. Okay, so he's done. He just needs... Yeah. So same we did with the other student. When everyone is in bed, we do this and then we graduate them. I should have probably worked on this already. We don't really have a lot of Cadberries because I stopped working on them after we stopped using them for food. And I don't think it was really a mistake, since we really didn't need them. They would have been taking storage space. But now we're going to start needing them again. So, we are going to get an air. And we are probably going to get a water right away. What else do we get? I guess fire and nature. It doesn't really matter. We've been flying through research. Let's just bitter rice. That would be straight up an upgrade. Let's work on that too. And we're not going to get this Not going to get that either. We do want a relic plinth. That would not be bad. Broomracks are not terrible, but we don't really need them since the school is just tiny for now. Alchemy station we do need kind of fast. That's 1, 2. Another 1, 2. The Scarecrow is going to be useful for sure. Is that all of the ones level 2? Water, fire, nature. Air, lightning, and earth. Yeah, that would mean all of them. That's good. That's good. Okay. Graduate. I just realized that I did not get a dark person, I don't think. Did I? Nope. Okay. Remove the nature, get a dark. Now getting the rooms is a priority. Me safe. We've been doing this for a little bit. Going to demolish that. We will need to demolish this as well. Because I was dumb. I should not build a roof on top of the stone. But I did. Come on. Yeah. Soon we will not have this much downtime during the night. So right now we do. Alfred, move that. There we go. What do we get? Again, that one we need to get on a researcher. Problem is that I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. So unless we get a PV-fied researcher, that's useless. That is going to be good. Really good if we can put it on a plinth. These would be good if we get a teacher, a dedicated teacher. Right now our teacher is Victoria, which is also our cook. So I want them to have this. But if we do what I said we would and recruit the dark student that we're going to hire probably today for a teacher and a quilter, we'll give them this. And if we get a huge vivified researcher, well, vivified lightning, we will probably turn them into a researcher for us. Maybe fire the one that we have. We'll see. This is also empty. We just need so many hands. Okay, this is priority 5. We need to get this done. And Luna, you're going to... You're already crafting, okay. Okay. Demolish. We are going to demolish that part. See if we can get away with doing just that part. I think not. But we will see. Okay, so these here. Going to do one more. Going to count 9. That's good. That means roof is here. Same level. Roof. Get it smaller. There we go. Spiral. The thing is, if we respect the new levels, this is a floor right here. But that means that that should not be a room up here. This should be a room. I guess we can just use half of it and just rework it later into a whole room when we need to. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, I guess. Yeah, let's get rid of this whole thing. Build the whole wall up here. The roof. Yes. And probably stop here. I want to do this so that I know exactly where it goes. Yep. Again, priority 0, that's just for reference. I guess we could actually use that. Right? Give me a sec. Floor. Yeah, it doesn't really affect us all that much. So let's... That's good. And this will be a bedroom. We can potentially even do 2 bedrooms. For the moment. And turn them into one later on, or one room. I think right now we need more rooms than we're going to need later. But, or I mean, not more rooms, but like, we need to use the space better. Because later on we have the whole map to expand to. But right now we don't really... I mean, now we have the... What is that? Oh. We have the foundation, so we can technically do it. I'd rather not. So yeah, let's go with this. I'm going to, and I know this is a horrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to super high prioritize everything. Because I really want these rooms. And keeping that in mind, we're not going to get the students until today in the middle of the night. Oops. Yeah. I was like, why are they not building that? You dum-dum. Because they don't have a door. And now the door is not prioritized. I was going to complain about Abigail. She's getting us Gnosis shards, so that's okay. I'll put those on a 2. We don't really need it. Okay. This is a bit micro-y, but the roof was a bit too tall for our people to handle. Now, I'm going to do this as well. It is a lot of iron. In fact, that basically drains us. But we can make iron now. We cannot. How far are we from it? Quite far. Okay. So if we need iron, we can just push. And in fact, I think we will. And it's not a fire, not a dark. Oh, it is a fire. Water, air, and dark. Okay. Lightning. Yeah. Let's do it like this. We are going to put 3 beds in here. Absolutely horrible. We were really close last time, but I still think we are not going to get it. Again, really close. But we didn't. I know they are weak to dark. But it's just level 1, they're going to get nuked. So instead we're going to play on the weakness to Earth. We will just place Retaliation. Okay. We're going to do Surging Strength, Inspiration, Earth Armor, and Vengeance. Wow. Out of mana already. Cool. That's okay. I don't think it will get that far. Let's just crit with this one. That should be fine. It wasn't. That's what happens when you don't do the math and you get overconfident. I'm not going to super high prioritize this. We still have a couple days until they are ready. But it would be good to have, for sure. Let's put it on a 4. Maybe we should push today. I don't remember what you put. I think it's slop. I'm not sure. Also, wasn't there like a fence for this building? Okay, so now they should be doing Yeah, eating and recreation. Good stuff. And now we're going to push. Doesn't really matter for now. We just need to push. Good stuff. Going to put that decently high. Same with this because it's better wood than what we have. Just 2 fights right there. Oh, I love that the ghost is doing this. Yeah, that's expected. But that's okay. I'll tell him to harvest. But I want to harvest that too. And this. After that, we need to do a hard push for the windows. Not necessarily the beds, but the windows need to be done. There we go. Cool. And yes, the glass, every time we see it, is going to be hyper priority. I was sure this had a fence. Let me pause. Maybe I'm mistaken, but... maybe it needs both. The feeding trough and this for it to work. I mean, to work, yes, but like to display. I guess it's a possibility. Huh. That grew again. Oh, because it's not night. Yikes. So unless we do another push, we are not going to be able to get it. Let's at least... we don't have enough storage. We're really short on storage. I'll put it right here. It's not great, but right now we just need to place it somewhere. And we need a lot of these as well. We're going to have to build the farms sooner rather than later. I know that much, but we need to handle so much stuff right now. It will get a lot easier once we can hire these guys. And I hope we can. I'm not sure we have enough for all three of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, we do. Okay. That's great. Where are you going? I was going to complain, but we actually need the chests more than we need the room. Okay. That's decent. Okay. How's the lights? A bit short. I guess these rooms are a bit bigger, so that's not enough. Yeah. So let's give it some light. Let's give it one there. I'm not sure. This is a lot smaller, so maybe this one is enough with the windows. Don't. Finish the window. And I'll do this. Yeah, that's enough with the two windows. And this will be... Actually, I could have moved this one. We don't need that one there. Alfred, I'm so sorry. But yeah, we need to build the greenhouses and start automating all of the plants. I'm going to start with one greenhouse and go from there. We'll just have to decide where it goes.